Alright, hey people, it's Scsigs here, and I'm here to do an unboxing for you guys today of the Dragon Ball Complete Box Set, or Dragon Ball Manga Complete Box Set. So yeah, 40th anniversary of the original Dragon Ball manga. Unfortunately, Akira Toriyama died about a month or two ago, so yeah. But yeah, so this was less than $100 on Amazon, finally, so I decided to just get it. Also planning on getting the rest of it, which is the portion that was adapted into Dragon Ball Z, and unfortunately, Viz keeps going with the Dragon Ball Z moniker for it rather than just having it all be under the Dragon Ball banner, which is stupid. Granted, also, Viz needs to, revamp their translation to be more accurate to the original, but whatever. As you guys know, I've been getting the Dragon Ball Super manga volumes as they've been coming out, as well as I have the issues or the volumes of the full color manga that Viz released about 10 years ago for the Saiyan and Frieza sagas, and then arcs, and then they stopped releasing those for some reason. Then when someone called them out for it on Twitter, they said that they're still going to release more of them, and here we are almost 10 years later. So, yeah, I think we're like 8 years after that, so, yeah, where are they, Viz? Anyways, so, yeah. So, just like the One Piece manga box set, I need to get box set 4 for those. We got this nice cardboard, chipboard box on the front with artwork of Goku and Krillin right there, Shenron in the background, the Dragon Ball logo, complete box set, and everything. So yeah. I need to move these because they're gonna give me a fucking headache. With the fact that I don't want them falling over and messing up the take again. Because they did that for the Auto Ranger Dino Brace. But anyways, yeah. So, show the top, you got Dragon Ball, complete box set, Master Roshi right there on the, whatever that is. So, yeah. And then, on the bottom, you got the rest of Shenron. Viz Media, Shonen Jump, Rated T for Teen. I think that's the new Shonen Jump logo, so I guess they re-released this. So yeah. Or newest Shonen Jump logo. Then the side, Dragon Ball logo, Goku and Bulma right there. So yeah. I also got a, I guess this is actually probably a good time to do a video on it. I got it, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember if I got this for Christmas or if I just bought it. Dragon Ball Visual History, which I'll go over that in a second. And on this side you have Goku, Shenron right there, Dragon Ball, and everything. So, yeah. And why I say Viz Media needs to revamp their translation. Some of the translations are off, like they toned down some of the jokes that I believe have to do with Master Roshi and other things. They added a thing called, they added a joke saying, what will happen, what will happen in Dragon Ball Z, or to Dragon Ball Z, or something like that, in the narration, and it's just like, why do that? They also really badly translated the, titles of the chapters at some points. Also, they started translating the Saiyan Saga first, where they really did Piccolo dirty with his speech, and they made it very, I believe they made it very, very simplistic, because his speech in Japanese is, I think, written like, older Japanese or something like that. But then they started translating, it was sometime after that they started translating his speech normally, and then when they went back through the original Dragon Ball arcs, or the earlier arcs, and then got to Demon King Piccolo, as well as the, I think, 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai, they translated his speech as normal. So you have an inconsistency there. Just really wish they would retranslate everything. They could even just release that translation with the full color manga. But anyways, yeah. So, open this up. Got all the volumes with this nice Toriyama artwork on the spines right here. So, yeah. So we got volume 1, which is nice. The back. And I'm just not going to show the spines after I pick them up because I literally just showed you guys them. These look really nice. I've never actually read the original, or much of the original Dragon Ball manga. So, yeah. Some people have gotten on me for, like, flipping through. Whenever I've done manga unboxings, and they're like, you're flipping through them the wrong way. I don't care. They're very nice in regards to the artwork. I really do like Akira Toriyama's art style. Like, it's simplistic, but it's also very good with its simplicity. So yeah. It was also just like, in regards to flipping through the manga, I'm just showing you guys that the pages have all the stuff on them. I'm not trying to, like, show off really anything for that long. So, yeah. Sengoku. I'm just assuming that's how Toriyama wrote it for the original Japanese release, and they just kept it. But yeah, it's just like if you want to flip through the pages, like, get a copy of the manga yourself. Don't expect me to show off everything. That would be copyright infringement. Oh yeah, game of baseball, that's actually funny. Oh, an ad for the full color manga. Which I do have, and I did videos for when I got them 10 years ago, or almost 10 years ago, more like 9. So I'm pretty sure I got those in 2015, after I found out about them. I do also plan on getting the, I think I said this is the Dragon Ball Z portion of the manga, the box set for that. Did I show this off? I think I did for the artwork. I like how Bulma looks in that artwork. She looks nice. It's a nice outfit. Goku looks like he does in GT right there. Alright. And the Demon King Piccolo arc. I also do plan to do, like, reviews and stuff, because I plan to also rewatch the Dragon Ball anime and everything, because I haven't watched it in a while. I do have the DVDs, so... Oh, right, and then, right, for the Viz release, probably other places in the world too, Mr. Popo's lips are removed. I forgot about that because, people associate his look with, blackface. Even though he's not meant to be a racist caricature, he's a genie-type character, and thus he's designed after them. And, yeah, and it's just unfortunate implications across cultural boundaries, in regards to his design. Top of that, the anime, whenever they've released Dragon Ball Z and Super and whatever other media the characters have appeared in, like the video games and stuff, he's been left alone. So, although the Toonzai version, I believe, of Dragon Ball Z Kai did recolor him blue. So yeah, which makes sense why they recolored him blue. They saw that he looked like a genie, that he was designed after genies, so makes sense to color him blue like the genie in Aladdin. This is the 23rd World Tournament. And then we have the last volume of this stuff. Okay, and I don't think the One Piece manga box sets have these, but like nice little poster right there of Akira Toriyama's artwork. And it's reversible, which is nice. Has this nice border as well. In color. That's also nice. Bulma's hair is blue there. Her canonical hair color in the manga is purple, by the way. And then we have a know-it-all thing. Oh, okay. So this is just, I guess, some facts. And then Ask Toriyama. I guess that's just Q&As that happened over the course. Really the most important questions and answers happened over the course of the stuff. And then 21 things every human should know about Dragon Ball, martial arts secrets. Okay, well, one. Alright. And that's cool. On the inside of the box set, you got a little Goku and his boxers right there. Or look like boxers, at least. So, yeah. I'll probably get the... or definitely get the Z manga over the... over the summer. Especially since, I'm partially waiting to see if it'll go down in price a bit. Because I believe they re-released both of these at some point, and then I think even more recently, they announced that they would increase the prices of some of their manga box sets, but Amazon still will give discounts every so often for these things. So yeah, it's actually really nice. So, yeah. And then, didn't intend for this, but Dragon Ball Visual History by Akira Toriyama. This is basically a collection of a bunch of different Dragon Ball Z artworks, and it's also published by Viz Media and Shonen Jump. So yeah. I think I actually did get this for Christmas. So yeah. So it's basically... there's a very huge book that, again, collects some miscellaneous artwork from the Dragon Ball manga that were not included in this translation, I believe, including like panel colors for the panels that were colored in the Japanese version. There are a bunch of different versions as well of the Dragon Ball manga that Viz has released of varying quality. I would say the version I have that I just showed off is the most consistent release. If you want the color versions of the pages with the English translation, the Vizbigs are what you want. They are, I believe, like 3-in-1 volume collections, as well as are on bigger paper, and everything like Viz sometimes is wont to do. I may have been skipping pages by accident. These actually look really, really cool. Yeah. So this is actually really, really nice. But yeah. There's a good video, search it up on YouTube. This chick goes into a lot of detail. She has all of the currently available releases for the Dragon Ball manga. The Dragon Ball manga releases, there's about as many releases of those as there has been the Dragon Ball Z anime in North America. Just for very little to no reason. Because Viz, I believe, initially released them in the English editions of the Shonen Jump magazine, and then they, what did they do? They released the individual volumes, then they did the Vizbigs, and then 3-in-1s, or 3 volumes in ones, and then they did this collection, and the collection that has the stuff that was in the arcs of Z, and yeah. This is honestly just a really extensive collection of Akira Toriyama's artworks from the manga, colored in and everything. Hold the fuck on. Interesting, so... Weekly Shonen Jump 1996, issue 3-4. So, March 4th, I'm assuming? Dragon Ball GT exclusive illustration, so... Interesting. So he drew... I'm assuming this was in... either when GT was starting, or it was right before. He drew the GT versions of... Or maybe... No, this would have been after GT started. It was probably in the middle of its first arc, before the baby stuff, the Black Star Dragon Ball stuff. He drew his own versions of Goku, Pan, and Trunks from GT fighting alien monsters in space. And I won't lie, whatever scene is going on here looks a lot better than anything that was in GT, at the very least at the beginning. So you have Trunks firing a gun, and... Is that an explosive in his other hand? And then Goku just fighting without a care, and then Pan... Wow, Pan has like a jean vest on that she never had in GT. Just this alone is way more interesting for concepts that you can draw from this than anything in GT. And then you have this from the end of the manga, which is nice. Neko Majin. That's a gag character. I believe he did that for like a, was that a manga or something? It was something like that. Oh, okay, so that's... Okay, Z2. This is referring to the Budokai games. Because if you didn't know, in Japan, the Budokai games are Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z2, and Dragon Ball Z3. So Neko Majin Z2. Interesting. At least I think. Unless if Nekomajin... Unless that's entirely a piss take at Dragon Ball using the character of Nekomajin. I would not be surprised, because Akira Toriyama, he had a decent sense of humor. Just different pieces of artwork that are really, really nice. This looks like... Did that get used for Ultimate Tenkaichi? The cover of Ultimate Tenkaichi? That's reminding me of some video game artwork. I don't know if it was Ultimate Tenkaichi or one of the other mid-2000s Dragon Ball Z games. But yeah. I love the shading used on these. You got Friez's son, I believe, from like a What If thing. Nekomajin Z3. Rosetto Suri. Interesting for the canon colorizations of the manga versions of these characters. Oh yeah, and in the manga, Gohan's bandana is orange instead of white. The 20th anniversary of Dragon Ball, which I guess that's 2004, right? This is 2005. Dr. Slump. I won't lie. Oh, it says a ballet. I mean, oh, it's a different character than a Raleigh. Interesting. Dr. Slump 2000 special story, or 2007 special story. Dr. Masahiro Abale. Interesting. I have so much to... The new TV series begins Dragon Ball Kai. Interesting. Okay. So he drew stuff for Kai, it seems? Or relating to Kai? Or maybe that was just a thing for historical evidence. Stuff from the Bardock, or the isn't it Return Bardock? Trying to remember the name of the manga. We got Shield, and then you got the Proto Saint. That actually might just be from actually I think that is just from Team 4 Stars abridged version of that. Episode of Bardock, that's what it's called. You got Goku and Arale, Bardock, Super Jump, or Jump Superhero Special Collection DVD, Dragon Ball Z Comments Illustration. Interesting that we've never gotten episode of Bardock, which there was a manga version that has never, I think, gotten out of Japan. And then the OVA itself appeared on the game disc for Dragon Ball Z for Connect. Which was if you don't know or remember what that game is a shitty reskin, or not even reskin, it's a shitty reuse of assets and shit from Ultimate Tenkaichi that got retrofitted to serve for a Connect game back in 2011, maybe? Somewhere around there. But yeah, that wasn't very good, but it did get us that special. And then Raging Blast 2 got us the, because they included Hachiyak as the villain in there. Got us the OVA, the reanimated version of the OVA, Plan to Eradicate the Saiyans as Plan to Eradicate the Super Saiyans years before that, so. Stuff for Battle of Gods, I guess, that was used in the, release announcement. Goku looking like that is just weird. 2013, this is... You can see here, Trunks has blue hair. Now, here's the thing. I know Akira Toriyama's inconsistent on, like, hair colors and stuff for certain things. Bulma's canonical hair color in the manga is supposed to be purple. That's why Trunks has purple hair in the anime and in other places. Canonically, Trunks is supposed to have purple hair no matter which version of Trunks you're talking about, which is why when Super gave Kid Trunks purple hair, but then Future Trunks comes back in an arc and has blue hair, it's inconsistent. On top of that, I believe for Dragon Ball Super's superhero, they recolored Trunks' hair blue for no reason. Like, I know Akira Toriyama probably just thought, oh yeah, it was my intention that Trunks has the same hair as Bulma, but then he colored Bulma's hair blue and then Trunks' hair blue. It's on the character design sheets, I believe, for Super, so yeah. Then we got Beerus and Whis. Battle of Gods. Cool, we got a bunch of character designs from Battle of Gods. That is really awesome. The Japanese releases of the manga for the volumes. That's really cool. Portrait collection. Original cover collection. Are these for the Kanzenbans? Perfect edition. So, these for the Kanzenbans? These had like redone artwork. And I'm assuming Viz's releases are based on the Kanzenban versions. Like redone artwork to have it be, I guess, more consistent places, and then I think slight tweaking of the dialogue in places to have it be more consistent with later stuff. And then Akira Toriyama also changed the original ending for no reason. So yeah, Nekomajin, Super interview. Interesting. So, interview about Dragon Ball Super, I guess. Maybe? Or no, just an interview about Dragon Ball and everything. And then a timeline of stuff, I guess, condensed from the pages. From 84 to, what, 2013? Or 2015, maybe? 2013. Okay. So yeah, I was originally thinking of doing this in just its own video, but then I thought, hey, why not stick it onto this video? So yeah, I actually have not gone through this in its own time. I recommend Dragon Ball Visual History. Now just looking through it, comes off really cool. But yeah, so that's basically it for this video. So yeah, links in the description, all my shit, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next one.